Hey, what is up, everybody? I did have a plan for a video for this week, but some video files got corrupted, some laggy frame rates started happening, it just didn't pan out. So, I've decided to go ahead and pivot a bit and make a tier list of every game that I've played so far this year. I've got about 26 games on the list in total, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it because it's going to take a little bit. First up, let's see here, where's my mouse? There it is. First up on the chopping block is going to be the Henry Stickmin collection. This is made by the same people who make Among Us, and honestly, it's a really funny game. No. It's a really, hilarious game. Like, you will laugh a lot while playing this. I'm going to put it in B tier. Overall, I think it's a great experience, and it's also pretty cheap to pick up. After that, I've got the good old classic Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo. This is probably one of my favorite Humongous Entertainment games from back in the day. I am going to drop this over here into A tier, just because, it's Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo. It's what you got to do. After that, we've got Freddy Fish 4, which was one of the better Freddy Fish games. I honestly don't remember playing it. Putt-Putt, I remember, Putt-Putt I'll play, at least annually. It's just one of those games you just got to play it every year. I don't remember exactly when I played Freddy Fish 4, but it's a decent one. It's no Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo or anything, and I don't even think it's really Henry Stickmin level. So I'm going to pop it over here into C tier. I also decided to go ahead and for the first time ever play the original Half-Life this year, and this game was so hyped up, and I've heard so many incredible things about it, and honestly, I did not care for it at all. It was just a hallway simulator. I was constantly just going down this hallway, down this hallway, down this hallway. Couldn't figure out what the actual story was for 2/3 of it. It was just a bit tiring of a gaming experience. I'm sure that whenever it came out, it was top of the line, incredible, but honestly, games are just better now. And you know what? Yeah, C tier. C tier will be fine for it, I think. Actually, no. Sorry to all the Half-Life fans out there. It's going into D tier. I like the crowbar, though. I've also played a good bit of Overcooked 2 this year with my wife. Overcooked is one of those just fun party games where you end up yelling and screaming at each other, and it's all in good fun. I'm going to go ahead and give it B tier. You know what? I think I've had more fun with Overcooked than I have with Henry Stickmin. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in that order. Up next, Freddy Fish 2. So Freddy Fish 2, in my opinion, is one of the weaker Freddy Fish games. I'm probably going to have to give it D tier. It just doesn't really stick out in your head, It's just kind of oh yeah, Freddy Fish 2. It's there. You know what I mean? Schedule 1. Now you'll notice that the little strip up here in the top left of it, I only played the demo. I didn't actually buy the game. And honestly, just from the fun that I've had in the demo, I'll put it into B tier. Elder Scrolls Online. Probably my favorite MMO that's big right now. However, I'm a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls franchise, and I'm a huge fan of the lore surrounding the Elder Scrolls franchise. And Elder Scrolls Online does a few things to mess with that lore. It doesn't make sense that so many people can use magic. It doesn't make sense that the alliances that are set up like that. There are just some things that just do not make sense lore-wise. And because of those things, even though I had so much fun with this game, I'm going to end up putting it into higher B tier, just because it messed with my lore, and I love my lore. Up next is Fall Guys. And look, guys, if I was ranking Fall Guys whenever it first came out, and it had these 80,000 player counts or something like that, I would have put it in A tier, easily. However, now, the player count of Fall Guys, in fact, I wonder if I can actually, let's see here, let me look up the Steam DB charts right quick so I can show you the player count for Fall Guys right now. Oh, whoops, that's not how you spell guys. Oh wow, they're doing really well right now. Oh, come on. Where's it at? Right now, they've got 959 players. That's pretty good for them. I was playing at a point recently where I think it was something like 600 players, maybe even down to like 300. Like, yeah, look, see, and like in off hours. Actually, no, these are supposed to be prime hours. Friday at 7 o'clock. Like, come on, guys. Nobody's playing this game anymore. And because of that, it's much harder to get into a lobby. The lobbies that you do get into, you've played against these guys 3 times already. Like, I'm going to have to put it into C tier. Up next is Repo. And guys, I hate horror games. I cannot stand horror games. Like, something in my brain and in my heart and in my body just prevents me from hitting the W key when I play horror games. But this game, good lord, this game. When I was playing this game with my friends, there was not like a 30-second long period of time where we weren't just dying of laughter. Like, it was constant fun. It was constant jokes. It was just probably the best gaming experience I've had in 2025 so far. No joke. Loved it, loved it, loved it. If you haven't tried out Repo, it is a game that is significantly better with the right people. So make sure that you've got a good core group of friends and just go for it. Up next, we've got BioShock, the first one. I played this game as a part of a project that I was doing where I was trying to play a lot of games that I haven't played before. That project didn't end up panning out super duper well, but this game is probably my favorite game that I played from that project. It was just an incredible experience, honestly. Like, it made me like think hard about like systems of government and things like that. Like, it's such a good game. There's so much just like symbolism and so many of the things like throughout it. Like, honestly, if you haven't played this, go play it. It is so good. So good. I'm gonna have to give it A tier, and it's gonna beat out Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo. That should tell you something. After that, oh, Factorio, that's S tier. If you haven't played Factorio yet, this game is... They actually have it written into the EULA, believe it or not, that they are not liable if you miss work and or school. Like, they had to write that into the EULA. It is hilarious. It is easily one of my favorite games in my Steam library. It's so addictive. So addictive. It's a good game. After that, Team Fortress 2. This is going to be another S-tier game. I guess I really, like, compressed all of the S-tier games right next to each other. But yeah, Team Fortress 2 is just... It's a game that has, like, consistently, since 2007, like, topped player charts. It's always got people playing. In fact, let me look up and do what I did with Fall Guys. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I expected. Right now, Team Fortress 2 is sitting pretty at 52,000 people playing actively. This is a game that came out... Let's see here. 18 years ago. This game's old enough to be enlisted in the United States military. And also, take a look at this. The all-time peak was only 2 years ago. Like, the all-time peak wasn't way back when it came out. The all-time peak was 2 years ago. Now, there's a lot of... If you get invested in this community, there's reasons why, you know? But... yeah, overall, Team Fortress 2 is just an incredible class-based shooter with incredible characters, incredible lore, incredible gameplay. Like, it's a game that you can always just load up, have a laugh, and have some fun. Like, it's incredible. Love this game. Up next, Marvel Rivals. Okay, getting on to hero shooters again, right? Marvel Rivals is another hero shooter. It consists of characters within the Marvel Universe, obviously. I honestly love this game. Like, I'm gonna give it A tier. It's not gonna beat out putt-putt. That's important. But it's a really solid gaming experience. Like, I think like within the first month or two, I grinded it like nonstop. Got to like either Plat 1, Diamond 5, somewhere in that general range. And I normally don't like ranked. I normally stay away from ranked game modes within games. Like, ranked to me, it does things to me that I don't like. So I normally try to stay away. But Marvel Rivals just, it really sucked me in. And it's a fantastic game. Highly recommend. Up next, Trackmania 2020. So Trackmania 2020 is the latest installment in the Trackmania franchise, and I'm probably going to give it an A tier. It's an incredible game if you are just like hanging out in a Discord call and you want to be doing something other than just staring at the Discord call. You know what I mean? Like if you want to just have some kind of game going that doesn't require too much mental effort, Trackmania is my go-to game for that. Obviously, like if you're getting to like world record setting and things like that, then that is all kind of a moot point because Trackmania does require your full focus. But in general, Trackmania is a fantastic game to just like have on in the background, kind of. Up next, Satisfactory. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Where do I place this? Satisfactory is Factorio, but prettier. But Factorio still has more depth, I think. And Factorio also... Factorio can run on a literal potato. It's kind of incredible. I'm gonna put it in S tier just behind Factorio. They are really like the biggest factory builder games. And they're both totally incredible within their own rights, you know? Satisfactory is definitely like the more user-friendly one, definitely the more beginner-friendly one, but just they're both great, guys. You should try them both out. Like Factorio is $34.99, and it's also got a DLC that's $34.99, but that DLC is basically a whole nother game. Satisfactory, I think, is $44.99, but no DLCs. Satisfactory also has like one of the best community management teams I've ever seen. It's incredible. All right, up next, Splitgate 2. This is a game that is still like an open beta, so you know you got to give it a little bit of grace with like some of the issues. For me personally, it's kind of the reason. Like my original plan for today was to release a Splitgate 2 video, but the game isn't quite optimized enough to be able to run on my machine well. Now that could also just be my machine not being top of the line, but you know I have a 3070. Like I feel like that game should generally still run fine on my machine. But Splitgate, I'm gonna put you in B tier, above Overcooked. Aside from like the optimization issues, this game does have incredible movement, incredible gunplay. It's a FPS game with portals that work very similarly and very well, like similar to like Portal and Portal 2 portals. And those are also some of my favorite games. The only reason that they're not on this list right now is because I didn't play them this year. But like, Splitgate 2 is a whole lot of fun. I recommend, guys. I really do. After that is Baldur's Gate. BG3 took the gaming community by storm when it first dropped. I've been playing this a lot with some of the boys. I've been playing this a good bit with my wife. Like, this is a game that is just always good fun to be had with. I don't quite want to put it into S tier because it's also still like just not quite my style of game. I do not like point and click movement, and I generally don't like turn-based combat. I think Baldur's Gate does get a bit of a pass because it's using D&D based combat, which is still turn-based, but it's not quite. But I'm gonna give it A tier. I'm gonna give it a high A tier. After that, Hitman World of Assassins. Hitman is a game franchise that has had so many identity crises, honestly. Like, There have been just so many different types of Hitman games that have come out. This is a very nice collection of like the last big three. It allows for you to play through like all three of the games all in one package. Like it's really solid. I really do enjoy it whenever I'm feeling like being a stealthy hitman with some really the game knows its humor. Like the game knows its humor very well. And yeah, I'm gonna give it B tier. I'm gonna put it above Henry Stickmin, but below Overcooked. Up next, Spider-Man Remastered. So I was so excited when this game came out on Steam. I did not buy it right away. Wait on sales. You know. I think that this game does get A tier. I think it does beat out everything in B tier. And honestly, yeah. Oh, whoops. Before BioShock, but after putt-putt, I think. I love Spider-Man. Everybody loves Spider-Man. Peter Parker is just an incredible character, even though you want to punch him in the face half the time because he's being an idiot. Overall, the gameplay is phenomenal. Web slinging feels so good, guys. Web slinging feels so good. In fact, you know what? Yeah, the web slinging feels so good, I'm bumping it up. Actually, yeah, no, it beats out Baldur's Gate as well. Being able to just swing from building to building across Manhattan, like, it's just, it's so much fun, guys. If you haven't played a Spider-Man game, go play this one. If you don't feel like buying this one right now, find the one that came out, I think it was on PS2, maybe PS3. It was also on the original Xbox. Spider-Man 2. That game is hilarious. It's got its own quirky bit of humor. It's the holder of like one of my favorite boss fights in all of gaming history. Like it's an incredible game as well. Go play a Spider-Man game. They're good fun. Up next, Mirror's Edge. I am a huge sucker for incredible movement mechanics. That's why things like Satisfactory, that's why things like Team Fortress 2 and Spider-Man are up here for me, right? And Mirror's Edge does all of that as well. Mirror's Edge has incredible movement mechanics. What it lacks, though, is a decent story, honestly. The story is kind of just like your typical action-y, kind of generic story. It's honestly what lacks in story, it does make up for in like really interesting world building, honestly. And like it's not like just out there in the open, the world building, like you kind of got to like dig for it a little bit. But the whole idea of the runners and the whole idea of like the dystopian society that is like prohibiting certain messages, but there are a group of people who still want like free message sending, who still want like free speech and things like that, and those people are like doing hardcore parkour across buildings and rooftops just to be able to deliver these messages for people. Like, I do love like the lore implications behind it. Don't play the sequel. Actually, I didn't think it was as bad as a lot of people did. I'd probably give it like a 7-ish. 7.3 out of 10, the sequel. Mirror's Edge, I give like mid-90s, I think. So with that, I think I am going to put it at the bottom of S tier. It's got such good movement, guys. It's good fun. It's addictive. Up next, Pajama Sam. No need to hide when it's dark outside. Ah, jeez. Incredible game. I'm giving it a B tier. But I'm putting it, where do I put it? Probably after Henry Stickmin. It's a good one. Pajama Sam, no need to hide when it's dark outside. It's fun. Smite 2. I have probably close to a collective like 4,000 hours in the original Smite, right? I played Smite a lot throughout high school, well into college, even after graduating college. Smite was like a kind of a core part of my identity as a gamer. And then Smite 2 came along. And honestly, it is going to go into F tier. I don't know what it is about the game. It just doesn't click for me. It just doesn't do it for me the same way that Smite did. It saddens me to say. It really does. Up next, we've got A Plague Tale Requiem. It's the direct sequel to A Plague Tale Innocence. I highly, 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 highly recommend that you play both of them. I'm gonna give this one a B tier if it's standing alone, though, because if it's just standalone, then it's like you don't get anywhere near as much of an investment in it. The first one's definitely the better one. Like, don't get me wrong there, but yeah, I'm gonna give it B tier. And yeah, I think that's a good spot for it in B tier. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. I played this game because of a recommendation from oh, why can't I think of the name of the channel right now? They do top 7 videos. Outside Xbox. Outside Xbox recommended this game at some point. And honestly, like, I understand why. Like, it's a good game. I couldn't finish it. It just kind of sort of started messing with me, and like in like a good and like thought-provoking way, but like I just couldn't, guys. Like, I acknowledge that it is a good game, but I just couldn't. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Now here's the thing. If we were ranking Oblivion, that's going like up here. If we were ranking the original Oblivion, that's going straight up to the very tippy top of S tier. I love Oblivion. Oblivion Remastered, even though it has fixed the leveling system of Oblivion, it's still causing me and my PC some issues, and I haven't been able to play it well at all. I'm going to have to give it bottom of C tier for now. I pray that it does get optimized to the point to where, like, it can run on machines better. But it's also something made by Bethesda, so I'm not expecting it to, like, get that optimization at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see here. I wonder if I can adjust the sizing of this window a bit to be able to show everything. But alright, that is every single game that I have played so far in the 2025th year of our Lord. Let me know if you guys have any game recommendations for me. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to comment about like everything that I've said that's incorrect in this video. Don't forget to comment about what games that you would like to see me play on this channel. And if you enjoy my content, please feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and it just helps. Thank you guys, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.